Hey y'all. I'm not doing an intro because I think intros are cringy, but anyway, I'm reading Reddit stories because why not? And this is Am I the Asshole for not telling my kid I'm her actual dad? So let's just go. So for context, when I, 24M, was 19, my mom had my younger sister, MJ, not her actual name. My mom was a drug addict, stopping during pregnancy, but when MJ was about 5 months old, she started back on drugs, dropping MJ off any place she could. Seeing this, I wanted to give MJ a life she deserved, not what our mother gave me. Even though I was only 19, I filed a petition to get custody of her. It was a long, hard process, but when MJ was 2, I finally got custody. All this to say, I'm legally MJ's dad. I'm the only dad she knows, and she calls me dad. A year ago, my girlfriend AITA, 24F, we started dating not long... he met his girlfriend, sorry. AITA, 24F, and we started dating not long after. I really thought I found somebody I'd like me and MJ. AITA would always take MJ on girls' days and little dates. I proposed to AITA on Sunday. It seemed like everything was going great until a few hours ago. AITA was at my apartment having dinner with me and MJ. While I was cooking dinner, I heard MJ say something like, "You're gonna marry my daddy and you're gonna be my best friend." I thought it was cute until I heard AITA laugh and say, "He's not your dad, MJ." That's crazy. We'll get back into that in a second. Which caught me off guard. I guess she thought I couldn't hear her because there's not a wall between the kitchen, but I still don't know why AITA said that. MJ was confused as a 5-year-olds are, and I was, and AITA kept correcting her until MJ started crying, which honestly made me mad. I asked AITA why in the first place she would even say that, and AITA said she was going to find out eventually, and I was an ass for not telling MJ in the first place. I got mad, and one thing led to another. I said some things I shouldn't have, telling her she had no right. AITA went home, and me and MJ had dinner alone. AITA started blowing up my phone later, saying what I did wrong, and basically was just ranting me through text. I started doubting myself, so now I'm here. So am I the asshole? And then a follow-up was, I was gonna tell MJ I was her brother someday. Yes, she's old enough. Yes, but when she's old enough to understand, MJ is only 5, and she doesn't make sense of it. So that was a lot. No, that was a lot. That wasn't her place, okay? That wasn't her place to tell her, especially when your sister, kid, daughter, you're raising this kid, okay? Either way, even if you, adopted her, you're gonna be her dad. That's just what it is. But also, that's not her place to be like, yeah, he's not your dad, okay? That's just not your place. Not only that, this kid is 5. She doesn't understand at that point. To her, that's dad. So I say not the asshole. But let's see another one. Oh! Am I the asshole for blowing at my sister for being manipulative and targeting my wife? My wife. Okay. Okay. I, F26, grew up in a state and met my sister, F29. Grew up in state. Oh! Right. Okay. I can read, I swear. I, F26, grew up in state care and met my sister, F29, at 12. We were close and I'm a godmother to her kids, F9 and F8. For years, I babysat often, sometimes for days or weekends, while I was homeless and struggling with mental health. This continued for years. About 3 years ago, I met my now wife, F29, and got a job I love. Initially, my sister was happy for me, but soon began complaining when I wasn't around as much. I explained that I loved her and her kids, but I had to focus on my happiness. I still saw the kids lots, just not as often. After me and my wife married, things worsened. My sister started accusing me of being abused by my wife. Whoa. Okay. Okay. That's not my business. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Because I couldn't do everything for her anymore. She kept insisting that her kids should always come before my wife. She would demand things from us late at night, like chocolate or coffee, even when we were busy. And when we didn't drop everything, she got upset. Things escalated when she started telling us her husband was abusing her, but they told us not to tell anyone. She also shared inappropriate family gossip, which was triggering for my own given childhood trauma. Last July, I was hospitalized for serious illness. During this time, my sister repeatedly accused my wife of being abusive and criticized us for not spending enough time with her kids, even though I was in the hospital. She even said my wife was selfish for not picking up my sister's kids while I was sick. In November, my sister, oh my god, y'all. My sister told my wife she wasn't welcome at family events and tried to plan a vacation without her. I tried to talk to her about it, but was mocked about my concerns, laughed and dismissed my feelings, saying I was just letting my wife abuse me. I finally lost it, mentioning how unfair it was for my wife to be treated this way, especially when she behaved the way she did, including supporting her supposed abuser. My sister then texted that she wanted nothing to do with me and I was no longer welcome around the kids. This is where I might be the asshole. I phoned her eldest sister distraught. I told her everything, which of course my sister denied. Afterward, her husband messaged the family group, calling me and my wife vile, accusing us of making up bad lies about his wife. Then they removed us. They also took our holiday money, nearly $1,000, and have been bad mouthing us ever since. So am I the asshole for blowing up at her? No. Is there an update? Don't downvote assholes. Okay, period. Okay, let's see if OP posted another one, because because like that just doesn't make sense. Okay, is there? Oh, there's not an update. They took it off Reddit, so we'll never know. But I'd say not the asshole. I just think that's like crazy to do. Okay, I don't want to be on her page. Sorry. You know what? Let's go to r/relationship advice. Or actually, let's go to r/couples and see what's on there. Okay. So this next one is, am I the asshole for rejecting my husband's birthday present? Immediately from the title, I want to say yes. Just immediate. But let's get into it, because that's crazy. My husband, 33M, and I, 31F, have been married for almost 9 years. We've had a lot of ups and downs. We've gotten 3 kids, and he has never put in a lot of effort for my birthday, or any other holiday for that matter. But we've worked through a lot through this past year, and I know he's trying to put in more effort. He told me recently that he was going to pay someone to come deep clean our house as a birthday present. That's not a present. To be fair, I've said many times that I would love to have this done, but isn't something we need to be spending money on right now, so I haven't done it. He followed this up by saying I didn't want to spend the money. He would gladly just take the whole day and do it himself. When he told me this, I wanted to be very mindful of my reaction. Again, he has not been in the habit of gift giving or super thoughtful when it comes to special occasions. I told him that I really appreciated the thought and saw the effort it would take for him to do it, but if he took the entire day to clean up the house, I would obviously just be watching the kids, trying to keep them from coming in behind him and messing up all his hard work, and ultimately it doesn't sound like a present. I felt guilty because I want to praise the effort, but I also feel like the gift doesn't feel personal or thought out well. Despite the effort, he seemed too upset by my reaction, and now I'm afraid he isn't going to do anything. I'm also feeling a bit frustrated because if the roles were reversed, I would have set something up where he would have been able to do something he loved with his friends and not have to worry about me and the kids. Am I an asshole for not letting him do this to me? Oh, for me, not do this to me. That sounds like bum bum bum. No, I wouldn't. I don't consider that making you an asshole, because literally, like, because it's not a gift, okay? It's not. Oh, I clean the house. Like, you should be helping out. It should be a 50-50 thing anyway. Like, you saying that you're gonna clean the house is not helpful for anyone. And I don't know why that's the assumption, like, oh, if I do this, well, I'm helping, because you're, like, not really, you know? And I think, no, because you're just gonna have to sit there and watch the kids. Like, that's not relaxing on your birthday like you should. Yeah, that's not fair to me. Okay, we're gonna do, like, 2 more, and then we're gonna call it a quit. This one seems kind of messy. Am I the asshole for telling someone about a pregnancy rumor? I really didn't mean to cause any harm with this, but I'm 24 hours and everything has blown up. 17F, had the first day of school yesterday. It's my final year of high school and I'm pretty much involved with no school clubs. So I know a lot of people, even though I'm not popular and not involved with much drama until now. On the way home, I saw some friends I hadn't talked to over the holidays While chatting, one of them brought up a girl we We can call Layla 16F. Two of my friends heard Layla telling people her sister Cassidy, 18F, who graduated last year, is now pregnant. Okay, sorry, the thunder. 18F, who graduated last year, is now pregnant. I knew Cassidy even though we weren't close friends. She was always super nice, but none of us really believed it. But they both had heard it separately and thought it was weird. I thought since Cassidy wasn't at school to defend herself or even hear about it, someone should tell her that people in year 11 and year 12 were hearing it. So I DM'd her on Instagram telling her what I heard, and I said I didn't believe it, and I didn't really expect a response. She messaged me back thanking me and asking a few questions, and I thought I'd done the right thing. Apparently not, because today Layla found me at lunch and yelled at me for messaging her sister. Turns out their mom saw the message and now they have family drama and are blaming Cassidy for the rumor being spread, not Layla. Layla said she had no idea the rumor was being spread at all and she had no part in it. Layla also said I had no right inserting myself in family drama, and I'm not trying to be mean, but good Lord, can this person, like, this is not grammatically correct. I just want to preface. Okay, where were we? If I had heard one of Cassidy's friends spread the rumor, it would have been fine, but since I thought it was her, I should have gone to Layla first, not Cassidy. She was yelling so loud and for so long, the teachers got involved and tried to set up meetings for us and potentially our parents as well. But I said it wasn't necessary. I apologized to Layla for causing family drama, but I also didn't feel bad for telling Cassidy what was being said about her because I thought she deserved to find out as soon as possible. Layla said I wasn't Cassidy's friend and not to see her, talk to her, or message her again. Even so, I messaged Cassidy an apology for starting family drama, which I'm genuinely sorry for, and she hasn't responded, and I don't expect her to, but even so, I don't think I was the asshole for telling Cassidy there was a pregnancy rumor about her. Edit for clarity, Cassidy is not pregnant, and Layla said she didn't start or tell it to anybody. I find that hard to believe, to be honest. Like, because people, I don't know. Actually, I wouldn't say you're the asshole. I think you were trying, like, it was all in good intentions, you know? And I don't think that makes you an asshole. Okay, we're gonna do one more, and then we're done for the day. This one intrigues me because I feel like there might be more going on. Am I the asshole for not going on my birthday trip without my girlfriend? Or on my brother's birthday trip without my girlfriend? Okay. My brother, 23M, called me after dinner with our mom. I could hear bar noise in the background. The first thing he asked was if my girlfriend, 22F, was in the room. When I said no, he asked if I could come home for the weekend without her. My dad, 57 male, and my brother are both heavy drinkers and have been bitter about my girlfriend and me living together and consider us immoral for occasionally smoking a certain green substance despite their own reckless drinking habits, even in the car. No. Immediately, you're not the asshole. Not only when I suggested my girlfriend and I could visit together and discuss it then, my brother insisted it was a guys-only trip and abruptly hung up when I said I'd think about it. I already know what this trip will be, just like the Nashville trip years ago where they pressured me, then underage, to get a fake ID and drink excessively. My dad has always influenced me to act against my values, and I'm trying to break that cycle. My brother's only friend, 23M, another heavy drinker, regularly cheats on his long-term girlfriend in public behind her back. I don't want to be part of that toxic environment. I know refusing the trip will make them feel like I'm rejecting them, but I don't want to engage in their self-destructive behavior anymore. The sad part is they don't seem to care about my life or interests, just whether I conform to their lifestyle. If my girlfriend's family treated me this way, she wouldn't let them exclude me or belittle me. I want to show her the same respect. Am I the asshole for respect? Holy crap. Am I the asshole for standing my ground? You're absolutely not the asshole. Actually, you're a saint. Because the amount of people who've been like, but babe. No, like, that's your girlfriend, stand your ground. Like, always. Especially if, like, that's a environment where people are actively cheating. It's a dangerous situation altogether. Immediately, no. Like, no, that's just not it. No, good for you. Good for you. I think that's where I'm gonna call it quits for today. Thanks, whoever watches this. That's cringy, never mind, forget that I said that. Okay, whatever. And the funny thing is, I'm not about to edit this, because because I don't know who has time to edit this, because it's not me. No, but thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay.